Marky Mark, what's up, brother? What's going on, man? How the heck are you doing? Hang on, I gotta pop out the chat so I can see what everybody's saying. I got to pop out the chat. And in this corner, yeah, I kind of got beat up yesterday, didn't I? Don't laugh at me too much. You can't laugh. That's the rules. You can't laugh. No laughing, Texas cutie. Do you guys want to see it? I'll be happy to show it to you. I'll be happy to show it to you. I'm going to be wearing shades for a while. Man, it has been... Yesterday went south. After I ended the stream yesterday, things went south real quick. Now my face is all swollen and black. It happens though, right? It happens. Let me see what you guys are saying. I can't see the chat. There's the chat. All right. Let's see. Marky Mark's here. Texas Cuties here. Let's see. We are over on X as well, so they can join in with us today. All right. So what is everybody up to today? Today is going to be one of those days. I'm telling you, today is going to be one of those days that could get a little violent. It could get a little violent today. Yesterday, we had, the storms yesterday were really bad. They were what we call hailers. They were really, it was big hail. It was massive hail. And up Copper's Cove, they had over grapefruit-sized hail. We're talking like up to 5 inches, right? That is a massive hailstone. 5 inches is insanity. It's insanity. So, and today's going to be even worse. The atmosphere is primed. It's ready. The sun is out right now. The sun is out. Everything's ready to go. Yep, I am too, Mark. I'm going to be out there with you today. I would ask if you wanted to jump in with me, but because the storms could hit here at our house, I'm going to stay where I can get back here to my family as quickly as possible if I need to. So I'm going to solo it today just so I can get back here to my family if I need to. And that's what happened last night. I was up on the... anyway, so the atmosphere is primed. It's ready to go. I'm looking at the models right now. We should have a new balloon launched at noon today, so we'll have an update on the thermodynamics of the atmosphere. And yeah, hopefully it'll be in a less rural area so I can stream it today. But yesterday it was in a very, very rural area where there was no... really no signal. So it's gonna be an interesting day today. I'm looking at the models right now. I mean, surface base Cape is off the charts at the moment. I mean, yesterday we were pushing right around 5,000 joules, and we're gonna be there again today. Which you need that higher value to be able to push the tops of those thunderstorms high enough so you can get that massive hail. Anyway, enough of that. Killer Carl is here. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to wait. You know what? I'll show you guys my eye, but I'm going to wait until a few other folks are in here, and I will show you my Oho from yesterday. If you're not following my X account, you probably don't really know what happened yesterday, but I got in a little bit of a fight in a homeless camp yesterday, got into a little bit of a fight in a homeless camp, and let's just say that I came out on the losing side. I did. I came out on the losing side. So, what happened was this. I just ended the stream yesterday, and I was going into the Tom Donovan Nature Trail. And I'd parked, I got all my equipment out, and I was walking into the trail. And you walk under the bridge. It's South First, so you go under South First in that bridge. And there was a man and a woman right under there, and this man was pushing this woman, cussing her, yelling at her. He was pushing her. He would draw back like he was going to hit her, and then he would just push her. And all I did was walk up, and I was like, look, you need to keep your hands off of her. Do not touch her. And that's literally all that was said. I put my arm out, and I was like, do not touch her, or it's going to be bad. And that woman went just batshit crazy, man. The girl, because I took up for her, she jumped on me. She tried to claw my ojos out. She was going nuts. And I was trying to push her back and keep her off of me. And while I was pushing her back to keep her off of me, the old boy, that crackhead, picked up it was either a big stick or a piece of board or something. And he went to hit me in the side of the head with it. But right at the last second, I turned and looked at him. And so he got me like right here on the side of the face. And once he hit me, he took off running. Like he hit me, and then literally it stunned me, and he just took off. He took off. He took off, and she took off. It was not. They just took off. They took off running off into the woods, and obviously I'm not gonna chase them. And then my camera and my gimbal. When she jumped on me, it knocked my camera and my gimbal down the side of the bridge embankment, and it shattered my camera, shattered my gimbal. It's my brand new gimbal that I just got. Actually, Texas Cutie is basically the one that bought that gimbal back in December. Brand new gimbal, and it busted it, and it busted my Google Pixel, and that's about it. And then I end up with, I'll show you guys what I ended up with here shortly. I ended up with a nice big black eye and a bruised ego. So, that's my story. Everybody's quiet today. Wonder where everybody's at. I don't see half of the normal people in here that I would normally see. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? Are we good to go? Dirtweed, what's up? Dirtweed in the house. Good old Dirtweed. Yes, all right. Yeah, she's not too happy with me, Texas Cutie. I've got kids, and this day and age, getting involved in these things it's a good way to get stabbed or shot. And but you know what? I was raised differently. I was raised that you do not touch a female, and I was raised that if you see a man beating a woman, you've got to stop it. It's all of our business. When a man is beating on a woman, it's all of our business, right? So, I don't know, y'all. I would do it again today. It's all of our business when a female is being beat by a male, especially a male that is like twice her size. It's all of our business. Or am I wrong? I guess I could be wrong. Texas cuties got me where she wants me. Yep, that's the way it used to be. It ain't really that way anymore. It surprises me because when I was talking about it yesterday on Twitter, everybody, the amount of men over there that's like, oh, dude, you don't get involved. You don't get involved. Ooh. It's like, really? Like, what is wrong with the world today, man? So, I'll show you guys real quick if y'all want to see it. Let's see here. I'll show you guys here real quickly. What do you think? How's that look? Looking pretty good? I mean, it's like all up in here, down into my cheek is bruised. I got a bit of a cut up here in my eyebrow, and my eyelid is black and blue. How's that look? I think it's looking pretty good. I think it's looking pretty good. You guys don't laugh at me. This is the first black eye I've had since I've basically been an adult. Seriously, I haven't had a black eye in a long time. All right. Let's see. We need to talk about the weather. We need to talk for today. To where the storm happened. Yeah, dirtweed, it's not that bad, believe me. If it doesn't, I mean, it's sore to the touch, but if I wouldn't even know that like, I can't tell anything. It doesn't hurt or anything. Glad the end of the stick. Yeah, he got me like, I don't know, like this right here, like. He got me like right across this way, the way he hit me. It was weird, but I can tell you, it stunned me. Like, after he hit me, I didn't even realize what had happened. Like, it took me a second for it to like process through my brain, like what just happened. And by the time I got my senses back, he was already gone. And I'm not a fast runner, so I would not have ever been able to have caught him. But yeah. I mean, do y'all see where my eyelid is bruised? I can't believe it bruised into my eyelid. How does that even happen? How do you bruise an eyelid? I don't know. All right, enough of my misfortunes. You know, the whole thing, the thing that makes me the maddest is my equipment. I lost my equipment, you know? That's what makes me the maddest. You know, the black eye will go away in no time. It doesn't hurt. I mean, you know, but losing my equipment was that pisses me off to no end. Pisses me off to no end. All right. So let's talk about the weather for today. All of you guys in Texas. Basically Texas, New Orleans, or not New Orleans, but Louisiana, Southern Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky. If you're in any of these areas, basically from Mexico all the way up into Kentucky, you're going to get some storms today. Surprise, the other one isn't matching. Yeah, she's looking at me like, what the hell, Jamie? You know what, my poor wife, I put her through so much shit. She's always scared because I'm out here in these camps anyway, and she's always worried something's going to happen. And then I go and do this and get in the middle of something that I probably shouldn't have been in the middle of. But she puts up with more shit from me than anybody has the right to put up with. So my wife is awesome, and no matter what, I have a warm house and a warm meal to come home to every day, and that's more than most men can ask for, right? That's more than most men can ask for, I think. So, yeah. She may be watching right now. Actually, she's just right inside right now. She was just out here right before I went live. But she likes, my wife values her privacy. And so here we go. Let's talk about the weather. Today's going to get a little bad. Today is, I don't even know how to say it. It's, yesterday we had, the later in the day that it gets, the sun's out right now, it's heating up the atmosphere, it's making it unstable, and the longer we go throughout the day without storms, the worse the storms are going to be this afternoon. We are under an enhanced risk right now. I think pretty much everybody, Texas Cutie, I think if I remember the area you're in it. Killer Carla's not in it, but pretty much all of Central Texas. Hang on. Central, Northeast. My map. Hang on, my map is not wanting to work right. Come on. You guys are quiet today. Everybody's quiet. Nobody's wanting to chat. Where's all my peeps? Where are all of my peeps at? Okay. Which is a big reason that you're not going to have storms today. But, hang on a sec. You do have a target on your roof today, but the good news is, if we do end up getting some storms where it's going to tear your house up, I have the perfect roofer for you. His name is Carl, Balcones Roofing, and the guy is awesome. He is probably one of the absolute best roofers that I've ever known. And he is a longtime supporter of the channel. Longtime supporter of the channel. Okay, I'm running some mod now. My computer's running a little slow. That's a 4-hour href. He's really good, Texas Cutie. He's really good. Everybody that has ever used his services have been happy, and he'll take care of you. All right. This is so I'm gonna see if I can get around here real quick and show you guys this. Hang on. Oh shit, now it just, what happened? Man, I have so much trouble. See, all of the weather models, all of the data is in UTC, Universal Time Code. I have such a hard time translating UTC to like local time. I can't do it. I have such a hard time doing it. But anyway, most of you guys are following me over on X. And if you are, I will let you know what's happening today. So, let's talk about one of our favorite topics. Let's talk about politics. So yesterday, I got some information from a source that has given me information before. Very solid dude, person. The Fed leadership here in Austin, because they are basically hampering the Fed's ability to enforce immigration law. And they're investigating, and they are going to go after people. They are going to go after people. It's coming. It's coming. These local officials that are stepping in front of the federal government kind of gave a wink and a nod when he was asked about it, and he told them, like, just wait, it's coming. So, and like I said, I heard from a source that has given me good information in the past that turned out to be solid, that indeed the city of Austin is being investigated, along with city leadership. They're being investigated too. So, when will we hear anything about it? When will we hear anything about the investigation? When will we see any action? That is something I won't know. That is, operational security. They would never give me information that could hamper an operation, or, put law enforcement lives at risk. So, I don't know. It could be any time. It could be tomorrow. It could be a month from now. You know how these things go. They're not fast. And but I think I'd said this before, that we're going to see the city of Austin become a flashpoint between the federal government and local leadership. If you'll remember back when our wonderful councilwoman Vanessa Fuentes stuck her nose in the middle of the immigration debate. That was not smart. That was not smart at all. Yeah, so what do y'all want to talk about? I don't really have a whole lot to talk about today, other than just the weather and looking at some news and talking about that kind of stuff. What do you guys want to talk about? I don't even think anybody's here. I don't know where everybody's at today. Let me pull up my chat. I don't know if any, it's only Dirt Weed, Killer Carla, Texas Cutie, and Mark. Where the heck is everybody? Where the heck is everybody? Hey, look, I can chat now too. Sweet Jane! Really? X was buffering real bad for you? What the heck, Sweet Jane? Marky Mark, if you're still on here, you are now a moderator. Sweet Jane. I'm telling you, it's like nobody's here today. Sweet Jane, how are you doing? Yeah, I don't know why, that's odd that X was struggling. I wonder what that's all about. Is it doing it here? Are you guys seeing any lag or anything here? Sweet Jane, would you like to see my Ojo? Here, I'll show you. How you like that? It's nice and beautiful. Look at that. Look at that beautiful black eye. I'm proud of this black eye. I earned it. I earned it. So anyway, yeah, gonna be out on the street a little bit later today, right about the time that the storms are gonna start firing up. Probably about an hour before. I'm gonna try my best to stream it. I'm not gonna use the Starlink because if we get into hell, I don't want to completely destroy the dish. So I'm not gonna use Starlink. I'm going to just use cell signal, and hopefully I'll be able to show you guys what's happening out there and what's coming. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I don't think Mark's on here anymore, to be honest. Mark, are you still here? I think Mark left. That's okay. I wouldn't watch this stupid shit either, to be honest. I'm just glad you guys stop by every once in a while. Um, Usually we have a lot more folks on here than what's up right now. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why X is the way it is. It's both, Jim. It's both. In my circumstances, it was the alcohol and drugs that led to it. But and I would say that's probably 80% of the cases. It's drugs, then homelessness. And then, but there are some people that end up homeless and then they start using drugs. They start using drugs to be able to handle life on the street. A lot of people don't realize exactly how hard life on the street really is. Like, it is such a brutal life. It's such a brutal life on the street. Um, let me tell you guys a story. One night, I was asleep at I always slept at the church right next to the Capitol. There's that Methodist church right next to the Capitol, and I would always sleep at that church. And one night I was asleep, and something woke me up. I always slept. I put my boots, took off, and laid. Woke up in the middle of the night. I don't know what woke me up, but when I woke up and opened my eye back behind my head, he was stealing my stuff, is what he was doing. And when I woke up and saw him, I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm just looking for a lighter. And he split real quick. Well, I had my stuff stolen from me twice while I was sleeping. And I had my bag stolen from me 2 times while I was sleeping. And, it's like, it's theft in the homeless community, violence in the homeless community is, it's bad. And it's a hard life. Especially if you're not working, if you don't have any money coming in at all. You do, you can do to, you resort to whatever you can do to survive. And it sucks. It's such a brutal life. Yeah, I do too. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of old men out there. And guess what? Those old men, they have been homeless for a long time, and they're exactly where they want to be. Those are the men that you will never get off the street. They're going to stay on the street. They're going to stay where they're at. That's where they're going to die at. They're going to die on the street. That's just the way it is. So, it's just the way it is. I wished I could tell you guys and convey just how hard it is living on the street. I was only out there for 4, maybe 5 months, something like that. But in that amount of time, it was tough. But you know what's funny is it's funny how we adapt as humans, right? We can adapt to anything. And I adapted to being on the street. You know what I mean? I figured it out. I figured out how to make money. I figured out how to eat. I figured out where to sleep. I figured out how to get around town. And I adapted and I figured it out. But I never wanted to stay on the street. I always wanted to leave. But at the same time, you adapt and you start finding a way to live with what you have. And, but a lot of people, they are so bad on drugs that they will never leave the street unless they get off the drugs. You stay by yourself. I pretty much kept to myself too. I didn't trust anybody. I ended up finding a guy that I would sleep next to. We would sleep in the same area. He was from Haiti. He was here illegally. He crossed into the country illegally, and he was here basically trying to work and make money. He is the only guy that I trusted somewhat, and that's why we would sleep in the same area so we could try to watch each other's back. You've got to have somebody to watch your back while you're on the street. You do. Jeffrey, what's up? My friend Jeffrey's here. Jeffrey, what's going on? Jeffrey, I don't think Jeffrey was here when I showed my... Jeffrey doesn't know what happened, does he? Ooh, Jeffrey's not on my X. He doesn't know what happened yesterday. Dum dum dum. Jeffrey doesn't know what happened. Uh-oh. I don't know, guys. Should we tell him? Should we tell Jeffrey what happened? I think we should. Jeffrey, I think we should tell you. What do you think? Jeffrey's like, what the hell are you talking about, man? He's like, what are you talking about? Something happened yesterday, Jeffrey. Here you go. I'll show you. There you go, Jeffrey. Look at that. Look at that beautiful shiner. Look at it. I got in a fight, Jeffrey. I got in a fight, brother. I got in a fight. Well, the good thing is you should be able to sleep easy today because well, you may be under the gun today. You may be under the gun when it comes to the storms. We'll have to see how that works out. Mezzo discussion. All right, I think we're probably gonna see a severe thunderstorm watch be issued for our area here pretty quickly. Hang on, y'all. Hang on, y'all. How do you spell? Hang on. Sorry, y'all. I know I'm not. Hang on. I got to get this message out. Okay, sorry. 2 words, let's see. I couldn't spell destabilizing for whatever reason. All right, y'all. I tell you what, we're probably gonna get started here. I'm about to hit the streets. We're probably gonna see a. We got. We've got. The atmosphere is destabilizing very quickly, so I'm about to get out and hit the streets. I'm gonna go live from the streets when we start the chase in just a little bit. But you're probably going to see a severe thunderstorm watch basically cover all of Central Texas over into Houston, up into Waco, Corsicana, Tyler, that area. So watch the weather today. Please watch the weather. Stay safe. If you follow me on X, I will let you know what's happening over there. I was trying to spell destabilize. Destabilizing is what I was gonna spell. Nancy, what's up, my friend? Yeah, stay with me. I will be live from the street. I'm gonna bring you guys along for the weather today, and then stay with me. I will let you guys know what's happening. I will be live again here on YouTube. I got to get my stuff and my act together. I was not anticipating it to start happening this early, so I got to get my stuff together. I'll shortly. Love y'all. Jason here. All right, guys, love y'all. I will be back with y'all live here very shortly. All right. Hey, need to make sure that Cade stays in the house today, okay? Okay, love you. All right. Oh shit, I'm still alive. Holy cow, I'm still alive. I'm glad I didn't start getting naked. I'm glad I wasn't being a dickhead to anybody. I'm still alive. I'm glad.